TaShawn, what's the feedback been this week after the weekend?
Just trying to get our identity back. I feel like the last two games that we lost we were playing kind of like not like us. So just finding a way to when it's not our time, trying to like little ways to get us back going and trying to get us on our good path.
How do you feel when you've got someone like Corey Webster labelling the team as embarrassing and you get blown out of the water? What is that? Sorry?
Corey Williams.
Corey Williams. Sorry, not Corey Webster. He plays you guys. How does that make you feel individually and as a team?
Definitely, going out there and losing like that is nobody wants, feels good about that, and I feel like it carried over for the team. Like being after the dinner, it wasn't any talking, so everybody handled it the right way. Because I think it was just embarrassing, but the only thing you can do with basketball is get back out there and try to change the narrative. You're only as good as your last game, so that's what we're going to try to do on Friday.
What is your identity? What does the club, the team want to stand for from identity?
We want to be that team that everybody's afraid of when they step on the court. We kind of know that being Perth, that you're going to get everybody's best shot. So we kind of try to embrace that in our identity, kind of bring that and knowing that to the court. And I feel like we've kind of lacked on doing that the last two games. So we've just been focusing on trying to get that back going.
There's been a lack of opportunities for chemistry within this group because of all the injuries that happened during pre-season. You were part of that obviously as well, and during season. Has it been hard to sort of work out when it goes against you how to build that chemistry right on the court and find that identity back?
Yeah, I think just because this is early, it's still early in the season, so I feel like that's every team's battling that. Like if something goes wrong, trying to get back to your identity and things like that. And we're just finding different ways, like different little sets and plays, different lineups and on defense that'll kind of wake the team up. So we've just been working on that all week, just switching things up.
Do you feel like you've got a grasp now when things aren't going your way that you can flick a switch and wrestle back control of the game?
Not yet. I don't think we have that where it needs to be, but I feel like it's getting better. Like I said, it's still early, and I feel like coach and the whole team knows that we still have a lot of room to improve. So we're not complacent on where we're at all.
Has it been a bit of a wake-up call? I mean, a really good start to the season, then 2 consecutive losses. Is it sort of a timely wake-up call?
Yeah, I'd rather have it now than later. Definitely, I definitely feel like this is the wake-up call that we needed, but earlier than, if it happened later on in the season, it'd be less time to kind of change things. So I definitely feel like that's what it is, a wake-up call for us, and everybody just needs to respond the right way.
And has it been player-driven this week? Like, obviously, John's the coach, but is it the players really taking responsibility?
Oh yeah, I think everybody had stepped up and kind of took responsibility and took accountability of what happened last week and looked in the mirror and kind of and looked at what they did and what they could do better. So I definitely feel like as a whole, the whole team has came in this week and practiced harder.
Has your faith in the ankle grown?
Oh yeah.
Twice, are you confident that you're?
I mean, it's basketball. Both of my injuries were just very bad timing, and just very bad luck with the same foot. So I just was trying. It was just kind of tough for me more than anything to keep my head up and kind of stay positive with things and try to stay a part of the team. I wasn't out there, so. But the team has done a good job of helping me keep my spirits up, and I trust it. I've been doing everything I needed to do to get back out there, and I'm just trying to get back to the playing the way I know I can play.
So mobility and fitness obviously disappear a little bit when you have an ankle. How are you feeling physically trying to compete out there?
It's getting there. Like right when it happened against Aurora, like when I heard that game, I kind of felt like I was getting back to where I wanted to be. So I was really upset to have it happen that game, but I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to where I want to be personally.
We saw Mitch get the fat lip. So who's responsible for that?
I'm not sure. I was out on that one, but it seems like we've been having a little nicks and knacks of practice every day. So it's kind of just a question of who it is, and just hoping that it's not anything too bad to where anybody's having to sit out for a while.
Is that an indication of everyone was going as hard as you can when he cops it?
I think so. I think it definitely is because even me, I might get a nick and look at the sideline. I don't think anybody wants to come out. Like I don't think Mitch wanted to come out after he busted his lip. So it just shows the toughness in our team. Even though we have had a lot of injuries, everybody's wanting to get back out there and play.
When you did your ankle against Illawarra, was there a moment where you feared that it was serious, or were you fairly confident it was only going to be short?
It didn't feel as bad as the first one, so I was confident as I'll be back. It was just more irritation and wow, I got to go through another process of getting back and strengthening it, and honestly, that injury was probably a little longer than, when it first happened. I didn't think it was going to be as long as it was, but, I'm just happy to be where I am now and not really having any problems with it.